the same thing. You got guys who love to shoot the ball and who can shoot the ball really well. Similar to JJ, and you know they run the same thing as running him off with a lot of screens and him trying to get his shot. You just got to make it hard every possession that they have the ball and make sure they don't get any great looks.
What changes in the process of doing that when there's a guy like LeBron who's added to the equation?
It's not a difference than playing against the Milwaukee series when you got Chris Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It don't change when you got Ben Simmons, JJ Redick. It's the same thing. You got LeBron, who's a force. We have to, coming downhill, we have to be ready and load up, and everybody has to be attentive to him. And he's going to do things that he does. He's going to make tough shots. He's going to make tough plays. We just can't allow him to do that and get those other guys involved.
Marcus, why is it such a big deal for you guys to be able to switch and throw different players in defense at the opposing player like LeBron?
It gives a sense of, we don't have to break our shell. We don't give them really any open looks, any holes. And, we're able to switch and put different guys on them and be able to try to hold our ground. And that's huge when you got a guy like LeBron who loves getting down the hill. If he sees an opening, his eyes light up and he takes it, and it's hard to guard it. But when he sees five guys and hands there, it makes him think a little bit more and kind of, keeps him guessing.
Marcus, how much has your team defense improved as you guys have gone along here?
Tremendously. Everybody's on the string. Everybody's, paying attention to the game plan, and we're going with it. And, when you got a group of guys that buy into the system, especially the young guys, and who's athletic and long like we are, it makes it harder on teams.
I want to talk about the youth of this team, but this is your your fourth playoff, your eighth playoff series. How is your outlook now compared to what it was when you first played LeBron in Cleveland back when you were starting as a rookie? How have you kind of matured and developed?
The comfortability, really. We played these guys a few times during the regular season and the playoffs, so you get familiar with the team, what they like to do, and the guys on the team and their tendencies, and that's vice versa for both teams. And we pride ourselves on that, being able to know tendencies and being able to fight. And in the playoffs, you got to have a lot of fight.
Marcus, what's the biggest difference facing the Cleveland team that doesn't have Kyrie Irving this time around?
That's one less guy that can create his own shot and really put pressure on our defense. In that guard position. Not saying those other guys can't do it, but with Kyrie, it's just a different mentality and a different intensity when he plays.
When you look at what you guys have accomplished this season defensively, you were at the top of the league defensively all regular season. How different are you guys this time around than what you were last year when you were on the defense?
It picks up. Our intensity, our fight picks up. I think we showed that throughout the season, coming back from leagues that, most teams wouldn't come back from, and you think it was over. But each year in the playoffs, we know that it's a lot of physicality. We're able to play a little bit more, and that fits right into what we like to do, and that's be real physical with teams.
What excites you most about this matchup?
Say it again, sorry.
What excites you most about this matchup?
What excites me the most is probably the fact that, this is what we dreamed of. This is what we worked all year for. This worked our whole life for, to be here and in this moment. And we have a chance and a great opportunity to do something special.
You mentioned the fight. Morris just said that you guys can play the type of physical defense that Cavs maybe didn't see in the last round. Do you feel the same way? You can play more physical than they've seen so far?
I definitely agree. We have a few bodies that we can throw at certain guys. And pretty much everybody's kind of interchangeable and versatile in the fact where, us switching isn't going to bother us and create mismatches for us like probably other teams in other series. We're able to hold our own, and that's a good thing for us.
Last year at this time, Marcus, you guys did not have Aaron Baines and Marcus Morris coming into this round of the playoffs. How big of a difference can they make?
Huge. Aaron Baines is he's down under the rim, protecting the rim. His vertical. Him going vertical and altering shots is huge, and now he's stepping out and becoming a dead-eye shooter for us. So that's also a big. It takes their big out of the lane, and it forces them to go with different lineups that they're probably not used to, and then having just another guy, Morris, or another body where we can be more physical, another physical guy where we can send at LeBron and at guys. And we're not so worried about if he gets switched onto a big, he can handle his own.